So here it is, Apple's brand spanking new iPhone. Not quite the iPhone 5 we'd all been kind of hoping for. This is the iPhone 4S. To all intents and purposes, it looks exactly like the old iPhone 4, but this packs more punch beneath the bonnet, more power in the form of the A5 dual-core processor. We'll bore you with more on that later. And rather unnervingly, this one talks to you. Siri, will you marry me? It also has a better camera, shoots video in 1080p, and a few more exciting features. Let's have a look. First up, this A5 dual-core processor that everyone's banging on about. Now, it sounds very complicated and very geeky. It is, in fact, very complicated and very geeky, but it does basically mean that your iPhone runs better. It's the engine that powers the iPhone. It makes it faster, smoother. It means when you take photos, it'll take them quicker. The graphics will be smoother and crisper and will catch up quicker. And most importantly, it'll make better games. Real Racing 2 is one of those games that's optimized for the iPhone 4S particularly. So the A5 chip is the same thing that's in the iPad 2, which has made it basically into a viable gaming device, something that is up there with the consoles in terms of its graphical capabilities. Little badass run around. Right, let's take it onto the track. So obviously using the accelerometer here to move. Got these variable weather conditions. See the lens flare there? That's new. Nice little touch. If you like this kind of gaming, this is going to be a marked improvement for you. Next up, we're going to have a look at the camera, which is one of those things they have much improved in the iPhone 4S. It shoots better pictures, crisper, sharper, thanks, we're told, to an extra lens in this. This has 5 lenses, where the iPhone 4 had 4, so like 25% better, I guess. Much improved in this iPhone, autofocus, auto exposure, auto white balance, those kind of things. When I press somewhere, it picks that spot and fixes the exposure and the white balance and the focus around it. If I take a picture, which I can do with this button, or indeed now with the plus button on the iPhone, I now go to my photo reel. There's my picture. So I hit edit and I press auto enhance, that little magic wand there. I've also got a red eye function there, so I can remove the red eye, and I can crop. So I can twizzle this about, zoom in, move my picture around and hit crop, and that's my new picture. So all that done in camera, no need for a third-party app. Okay, now we're going to look at the video function. This is the video camera. Obviously helps that it's got a new lens, so it's going to be a crisper image, but this one shoots in 1080p HD, so full glorious HD, that's the headline. So I should probably show you a bit of, just put that down, the big one down. This is me in glorious HD in the surroundings of the ITN newsroom. Not ideal, not quite the same as the promo video that Apple show us of people on beaches at sunrise and flying in hot air balloons in the glorious midday sun. This is the real world. Dan, get a bit of the real world. In glorious 1080 HD. Diggers. Roadworks. And finally, the thing everybody's talking about and will soon be talking to, it's Siri, which is basically a personal assistant built into the iPhone. I can ask it to perform any function that the iPhone 4S performs by simply tapping the home button, holding it down and asking it. Send text to Jules saying, pick up cheese from the supermarket on the way home.
Here's your message to Jules.
It is fairly intuitive. More intuitive than any voice activation thing has been before. Still not totally convinced whether it'll take over our lives, but it is useful. Convert $100 into euros. Quite impressive. 72.26 euros. Latest information there from Wolfram Alpha. It'll make appointments for you, make reminders. Anything that the iPhone can do, you can tell Siri to do it for you. It also has a sense of humour, kind of. Siri, will you marry me?
My end-user licensing agreement does not cover marriage.
Okay, it's not Ricky Gervais, but it'll do. Siri, I need to hide a body.
What kind of place are you looking for?
Reservoirs.
I can only look for businesses in the United States.
Okay, now this is the one problem with UK use of Siri. It can only look for businesses in the United States and when you're using US English. So it isn't currently activated for UK businesses, maps, directions. I can't say where's my nearest Starbucks, whereas I could in America, and it's a very useful functionality that. So a shame, we will have that, but we haven't got a date on when we will. So slightly disappointing there. But other than that, Siri's pretty good. So there you go, the iPhone 4S. Frankly, I'm quite impressed with Apple. They didn't change the shape slightly and call it the iPhone 5. They probably would have sold a hell of a lot more handsets. But this is improved. It's genuinely easier to use with the iOS 5. It's got a better camera, it does shoot better video, and the A5 dual-core processor makes it faster, sharper, slicker, quicker to take photos, better to play games, better graphics. I mean, it is not quite a new iPhone, but it is a much better iPhone 4.